charm. It's good for the soul. Cornbread Nation, where the laughter flows. Jack legs of the week and the funny stories grow. From breadheads and history to those 5 at 5. In this southern fried haven, we feel so alive. Dave's got that humor, his joke of the week. Get ready to giggle, it's honesty we seek. And Rob's southern word, oh, it's always a treat. With manners so sweet, now that can't be beat. So raise up your glass for a toast to this ride, to the friends that we've made and the joy deep inside. With a side of cornbread, we're all good to go. In this cornbread nation, let the love overflow. Cornbread Nation, where the laughter flows. Jack legs of the week and the funny stories grow. From breadheads in history.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Cornbread Nation here Thursday night on the Southern Fried Podcast. We're glad y'all have made it. How are you doing tonight, Dave?
I am doing fine. I've been a very busy day, but lots going on in my life. But I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad to be here.
Same here. All right. Well, you want to get us started off?
I also had a chance to go into a prayer time today. Got to lead the prayer, and some folks that they're very faithful to it, and I appreciate them. And they were a blessing today as we were praying for. And I do want to say up front, pray for Jared Barrett, good friend of the show. I've known him for a long time. He's in a struggle right now. You know, it's between medications you need, but do bad things to your body to can't have rejection, and it's tough. So pray for him. He's really been going through it, and pray for his wife as well. I know that they would appreciate that. So this is bigger than a show or bigger than me and Rob. It's real life. It's people struggling that are friends, and we appreciate them so very much. And also I want to say, Greg Smith back with Cryptids, they went through a tough time. We're actually homeless for a few days. They have found a home, and a guy reached out. It's been a blessing. I saw his video today, and he was giving the Lord the praise today, going down the road, praising Jesus Christ, and just tickled me to see that. So y'all keep them in your prayers. Looks like just give them praise and thanks for our friends. These are friends. These are people we know that have been going through some stuff. So amen.
Yes.
All right, it's time for our Jack Legs of the week, and I'll kick it off. There is no good reason for a terror attack anywhere, and much less on a religious holiday. And so, whoever the evil people are, you're worse than a Jack plague, but that's as dirty as I'm going to say out of my lips. But to those that attacked the synagogue on Yom Kippur, and people died and are injured and everything, there's a special place in hell for you. I mean, just killing people. And I'm not trying to send anybody to hell, but they're sending themselves there by being evil. But I'm leading off of that. Pray for the world. I mean, this was in England, I believe.
Yeah, it was. I almost used them, but I went with Letitia James for my first Jack leg of the week. She's reaping what she sowed. She brought in trumped up charges on Trump, made up everything they could to try to sink him. Now she's facing the same consequences for the same thing she accused him of. But she's going to get slammed, it looks like. All I have to say about that, hey, it's the rule of life. Enjoy it. You broke it.
To the person that I'm not even going to call their name because I don't want to give them their 15 minutes of fame, which they have garnished many times. Let's just say the flotilla to Gaza has been disrupted, and a young person who is so misguided has been arrested. I will come back to this in a minute, but you're a jackleg. I mean, you're not making a difference in the world. You're not. And all you're doing is trying to keep your name out there. You know you're not supposed to do that. You know it's not going to work. You know you're going to get arrested, and you get what you get. So, stop trying to get your 15-minute video out there. You know what's going to happen. If you don't, you should. Jackleg. I'm not saying.
I'm not going to say her name either, but that was my second one as well. And all I'm going to add to what you said is she's a little snot. She's accomplishing nothing. She's doing no good.
No, there's no good there.
And, they're going to put her back where she belongs, and she's going to crawl back under a rock.
I mean, there's problems there, but
Jackleg.
She's not the answer. Let's just say that. She's not
She
the answer.
is for
I mean, she went from climate change to trying to be the food delivery person for the world or something. I don't know.
the only thing she has the answer for is for when people ask her, "Do you want fries with that?"
All right, my third one is the whole Democratic Party. Your little plans will fail, and you know what? There'll be a few of you will peel away because eventually it's going to hit you really hard. The shutdown. So play your little games. Go right down the Democratic Party line and just prove us all right again and again and again, because you know what you are, and we know what you are, and Americans are not upset. Americans are going about their daily life just as usual, and you're just making yourself a bigger jackleg every day, and I'm here for it.
My third jackleg of the week was the entire Democrat Party. Sit down, shut up, and go home. We don't care. You're not hurting us.
I don't care.
Donald Trump's going to take this. You've given him a gift. He's going to cut back on all your little pet things. This is going to cost you. And like Dave said, we're going to sit back with popcorn and watch the show. We tagged up on 2 this week. We don't talk about these things.
No, we don't. No.
Yeah, well, I don't think we've messed up, but maybe once before, and then today we did it. We ought to get a cookie for that.
Oh yeah. All right, that's your jacklegs of the week. Send us your jacklegs. Post it in the chat too. If you want to add to, that's fine too. We're always open to exposing more jacklegs in the world. It's time now, though, to move to breadheads, and breadheads can be current or in history. And I want to return. I have 2 because I only going to have 1, but at the last minute, I picked up on something else. And you know what? I appreciate these folks, but my first one is to whoever. I don't know their name because they don't release such stuff. Whoever released the person that was going to Gaza with a flotilla. You are a breadhead. I love you. Thank you for doing that. But somebody suggested maybe you should just let her on in and see what happens. I don't know. Maybe that's too harsh. But a breadhead for doing the right thing, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know their name. But whoever did it, I'm all in. Way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. My next is for a very large group of people. In this country, we need to acknowledge this now. For all Americans who stand up for what is right, not popular, not what your neighbors think or what their opinions are, or to try to save the peace, but for what is right. And that's what you stand up for. You are a breadhead in history. And a big old salute. Everybody.
My second
all you
is
people
a big group of people too, not as big, but a lot. To the air traffic controllers who are working without a paycheck and continuing to work. You are showing that American spirit, and we appreciate it. Don't worry, your paychecks will be on the way soon, and you can thank the Democratic Party for it. But that they cause delay. And don't worry, it'll be taken care of. But thank you for working, not standing down, not going home and crying about it, doing your job. And we remember that. We recognize what you're doing for America in between of a power play. You got caught in the middle. We're so sorry. It'll be okay. That's your breadheads in history. And we will go to the Southern Fried 5 at 5. Today, the 5 most visited or recommended Southern city destinations. This was gathered from several sources who took data and surveys and reviews, and this is what they came up with: the 5 most Southern destinations that people go to. Number 1 on the list is Savannah, Georgia. They get number 1. People really like their historic charm and their history and their trees, and it's a pretty town, and they like Savannah, Georgia. So Savannah, Georgia got number 1. And I've been there a couple times. Pretty area, pretty place. And so I can't fault that. Number 2 is Charleston, South Carolina. I've been there too. And they like their plantations, they like their cuisine, they like their beaches. So some architecture, some different things was what stood out in some of the voting. But I have been to Charleston, South Carolina as well. It's a very historic town and lots of things to see there. It's an interesting town. Very memorable for me. Number 3, Nashville, Tennessee gets on the list. Nashville, Tennessee gets on the list. A lot of people like their honky tonks, their shows. They're Nashville's kind of a growing city. It's on everybody's radar. There's a lot going on in Nashville. I'm not saying like everything Nashville does, but it is but the Nats missed you, and I know. But Nashville was number 3. Number 4 is Asheville, North Carolina. Asheville, North Carolina. Of course, that's a huge art area. A lot of artsy folks, a lot of people, different kinds of artsy kind of stuff from the arts and art painting, whatever. So Asheville's become a kind of a destination point for that. That's a beautiful location. Number 5, St. Augustine, Florida. St. Augustine, Florida, very historic, very pretty. There's a lot to do there, a lot to see. Very different area than most places you'll go in the South. And I've been to all of these locations. I've been to every single one of them, and I can't fault any of them. Southern Fried at 5.
You mean Hayhire, Georgia didn't make that list?
It might have made a list, not the top 5. It might have made a list.
Hayhire, Georgia should have been in the top 5. I mean, just think of the name, Hayhire. I mean, come on, it should have been there. I thought it was going to be number 1.
Well, I thought Las Vegas might be, a famous area. I mean, Las Vegas. I mean, come on.
Or even Newton.
That's the used car capital of the world.
I got it.
Quarles Motor Company. We won't go there, but
yeah.
It was set. It was set at one time. Now you got to remember, Rossville straddles 2 states. There's the Georgia side and the Tennessee side. So that, whatever it is, what is it, 2 miles long, whatever it is to the interstate?
I guess.
Whatever that is. It is set. It was set at one time. And I don't doubt it.
Well, it starts on the Tennessee side with the strip joint, or it used to, and then it goes into the used cars and everything else, and bars and everything else down through there. And right at the other end of it's the post office. Come on.
If you make it that far without being shot at, you've made it
home. If you can make it from the strip joint to the post office, you got it with.
You notice,
Mall at where the post office was, there was a fountain. We got some video around that fountain. I think it was running then, but I think they shut it off at one point because somebody threw some laundry detergent in that fountain. Imagine somebody made it all the way across the road to what?
Somebody ran into it too, a drunk driver.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Redo it. It's a pretty. I like that little spot.
It's pretty. But it was. I did snicker.
We're done.
I did snicker when the soap suds made it all the way across Rossville Boulevard. I did laugh.
All right, it's time for Georgia Bubba's dad joke.
Oh.
Georgia Bubba's dad joke. Robert looks forward to this, and you know what? Georgia Bubba's going to give it to you himself.
Hey, folks, this is George Bubba for the Southern Fried Podcast of the week, which I know Robert really gonna like. Say to the purple grape, what did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe, you fool. Ah!
You're going to put a lock on that door. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh my gosh. Well, we followed that up with Uncle Jim's Southern humor. And yes, where there's Bubba, there's Uncle Jim.
There's Uncle Jim here. Hey, how y'all doing today? Well, you know what, me and Georgia Bubba, you're going to be hearing from us real soon. We're recording a new show. We've been on the road, you know, and so here that we'll tell you here. We won't put it in our other show. We'll just put this on the Cornbread. Just don't always have a good Wi-Fi to get in live, but we watch them recorded. But I was down fishing, you know. We were down at the beach, and I had me a bucket of fish, and I come out of there, and the game warden, you know, wouldn't you know it, the game warden comes. I'm glad he didn't find that little nip I had. I said, I don't have it. Well, you most certainly do. You can't be fishing without a fishing license. I said, these are not, I wasn't fishing. These are my pet fish. That's right. I said, I come down here every night, and I release them in the water, and they swim around for about 30 minutes, and they come back and jump in the pail. He said, that's a bunch of hooey. I don't believe it. I said, well, I'm going to have to see that, or I'm going to be writing you a citation. Well, I'll show you, because I'll do that. Just how big a boy are you? Well, I went down there, and I released them out of the water, and we waited about 10 minutes, and the game warden said, where's them fish at? I said, what fish? Ah!
We can't let them two hang out together anymore. No more road trips for them two. None. They can't do it. No more. Enough's enough. You got to draw the line somewhere.
All right, it's time for Rob's Southern words because I can't breathe right.
I tell you,
I have missed them.
Bad as that's almost as bad as using the word cornhole as a verb. Oh, that's a mental cornhole right there. All right, Southern word of the day. I got two again: flittering and spasta. All right, and I'm going to use them in a sentence here, and this is some of them old-timey words right here. They're not necessarily funny, but they're old-time. It's old-time saying in here. You're just flittering around like a little butterfly while you're supposed to be working. In other words, get off your butt, get to work. Yeah.
Nice.
And for Southern etiquette today, oh, by the way, that little, you're just flittering around like a little butterfly when you're supposed to be working. That goes for all you Democrats out there, all of you. And I'll tell you what, all you people, y'all shouldn't be getting a paycheck while you government shut down. Yeah. Now I'm going to Southern etiquette. And this applies to you people up there in Congress, too. If you go to a job, you mama pants, don't be surprised when you don't get hired. Just saying.
That depends on where you're applying for the job.
Well, I said apply to all them guys up there at Congress too. I mean, that might work for them. I don't know. Ooh.
All right, folks. Moving along quickly. A little music news, and we'll go to the fan mail. AC/DC recently broke the sound level rules in Scotland, of all places. Apparently, their fireworks and booms got some complaints from the locals, and they're looking to set some rules in Edinburgh because the boys from down under got Genesis. I didn't think we could be that loud.
Hey, Edinburgh, I got something to tell you. If it's too loud, you're too that blind old. AC/DC don't get too loud. Shut up, Edinburgh.
There's also news that the Cars, Rick Ocasek and company, who he is now deceased, and so is Benjamin Orr. But the Cars say they're working on new music, so I don't know if this is some stuff from the vault or what. But boy, I hadn't heard from anything from them. Bon Jovi is selling his Nashville bar. I hear it's quite a bit of money wanted for that. But you could have a John Bon Jovi bar. And in a few days, the legendary boys from Sheffield, England, Def Leppard, are getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. They're going to be, all of them's going to be there. Of course, the one that is deceased can't be there, but they'll be representing. So for all these years, they're getting a star on the Walk of Fame. So interesting. All right, folks, it's time for fan mail.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, for those of you who don't tune in for fan mail every week, I've got a pretty good few people in here tonight. But I've gotten letters in. I'm gonna answer these questions. Then I'm gonna shoot them to Dave, and Dave is gonna read the question. So here we go. It's my special, I can just look at this letter and sniff it, rub it on my head, spit on it, wipe it on my butt every once in a while. And then I come up with the first answer of the week this is from a dunce in New Hampshire. A dunce in New Hampshire. And the answer to your question is because they already know everything. Because they already know everything.
All
right. Once again, that's from a dunce in New Hampshire. And the answer to your question is because they already know everything.
All right. Why do women make better teachers than men? Because they already know everything.
Do what?
Why do women make better teachers than men?
Oh. All right, this one is
Miss
from...
Jen says there's a little bit of sound missing on Rumble, but try the other channel and just see. It could be, we got two channels running. It could be just something going on with that, or it could be anything. I have no idea, but the stream looks good. Just to let you know, I don't know.
Well, maybe because I was slipped back a little bit. Well, this one is from Uncle Cousin Brother in Enterprise, Alabama. Uncle Cousin Brother in Enterprise,
That's
Alabama. Whoa. Answer to your question is Ancestry.com.
This is scary.
From Uncle Cousin Brother in Enterprise, Alabama, Ancestry.
What is the number one dating app in Alabama? That's not even right, dude. That's not even right. Wow.
This is number 3. This is from Single in Florida. Single in Florida. I am Papa. Papa.
Papa.
Papa. For Single in Florida, the answer to your question is Papa. You know, I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I'm Papa. Sorry.
Okay. What is the new name for the young man who brings daddy's youngest daughter home late on her first date?
Papa.
Wow.
Hey, that's a good one. Oh.
And you're saying things about Bubba and Jeb, Uncle Jeb. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I'm just answering the questions that people are sending. I'm not actually responsible for a lot. Okay. This next one from Nightcrawler from Two Egg, Florida. Oh, I gotta rub this one out. A day is 24 hours long. A day is 24 hours long. It's for Nightcrawler in Two Egg, Florida. There you go.
Why should a wife not get mad at her husband fishing from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. when he said he is only going to be fishing half a day?
It's 24 hours long.
Hours long?
But he said he's only going to be fishing for half a day. There you go. That's one. I have in my hand the last fan mail for this week. Don't you cheer me. This is from some butthole in L.A., Lower Arkansas, is what L.A. stands for, is Lower Arkansas. From some butthole. Proctologist. There you go.
It sounds like we're going downhill here.
The answer to your
Sounds like
question.
we're going downhill.
From some butthole in Lower Arkansas, the answer to your question is proctologist.
What is the perfect job? And there is fan mail.
There you go. There.
With a right proper ending, I guess. I don't know.
Well, it went straight to the point. Or the point went straight into it. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. All right, folks, a quick break, and I mean very quick, and we're going to the redneck destination. See you in 30 seconds. All right, we're back. We're back. It's time for the Redneck Destination of the Week. And I said last time we were going to Ohio. I just didn't say what city. That city is Salina, Ohio. Salina, Ohio. Yes, it's the Redneck Destination of the Week for the Redneck Derby games.
Oh, I bet Steve goes to
Derby.
these. I bet our Celtic Blacksmith and James both go to these. I can see that already.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt. I have.
They have their shirts flipped over like this. They have their shirts flipped all over like this right here. Like, woo! I guarantee you. They become woo girls.
This is a wild. This is a wild list. I'm going to tell you. So some of it don't make a whole lot of sense to me, but maybe it'll make sense by the end of the night. 10 events that I was able to get out of them. There could be more, and God help them if there's more, because these 10 right here. The first one is called the Big Wheels versus Skaters. Hits are expected. So this is the opening round. They actually have people get out on big wheels, the old big wheels, remember them? And they try to take out the skaters as they go around for points. I don't have any information on this other than the men are on the big wheels and women are on the skates. That's all I know.
I bet it's midgets on the big wheels. I don't think a full-grown man fit on a big wheel, dude. It's got to be midgets. That would make it even extra special, dude.
I think the proper word would be little people.
Are you sure? I mean, because little people could refer to people in, children in school. I'm pretty sure it's midgets or dwarfs.
So this is the kickoff. So it's kind of a down and dirty. Well, roller derby is like it. I mean, roller derby was always hitting each other, knocking them down. But somebody came up with the idea to use big wheels and try to knock the skaters down. They have to go for its speed and so many laps. So these big wheels are letting go first, running around the ring, taking all the opponents. Because you're for somebody. I mean, they're for one person. One of them is, and try to take them out.
It's midgets. That just makes the whole thing right there. So
I imagine there's some blood on the floor after this event. Just guessing. Number 2 is a mystery, and it may be the biggest mystery I have ever seen in the Redneck Destinations.
Okay.
I really have no clue, and I'm afraid to theorize. They absolutely would not tell me anything about this one. Number 2 event is called, I don't know if I can say it, the Swamp Donkey Skate Off.
Swamp
Donkey Skate Off.
Don't tell me they putting donkeys out there on roller skates. I bet they trying to put them donkeys out there on roller skates.
I don't know.
And riding them. They try to knock each other off them donkeys. Either that or they got the donkeys on water skis. I don't know if they swamp donkeys. Maybe they got skis on. But I dare say they put roller skates on them donkeys. And they ride them donkeys trying to knock each other off with skates. Hardy.
The Swamp Donkey Skate Off. No idea. Anything goes, I guess, in these events.
I guess.
Number 3. Number 3 is roller derby wrestling, and apparently they dress up as their favorite wrestler, and they have to wrestle as they go around. So the more wrestling moves that you can perform, the more points you get. So it's not only who gets there first; it's what kind of wrestling moves did you perform on the on the rink where they call it, the track. I don't know what they call it, but it's roller derby wrestling. So I'm imagining there's some, elbow smashes, some, all kinds of things as you're going by clotheslines.
I'm just trying to. I'm going to have to let that go right there. We're going to have to stop right there. I can't comment no more.
We better go. I have to say, number 5 or 4 is definitely a Steve event. Without a doubt, when I heard they had this one, this was without a doubt, Steve's been here.
Okay.
It's only for the men. I think. I don't know, but I think it's only for the men.
Well, Steve likes them men.
It's called the Blue Jean Bust Out the Butt Skate. So basically, you are trying to bust the rear end out of your jeans as you skate around. So
are you sure? You sure not trying to bust out somebody else's jeans?
I know it's bad.
Because apparently now cornholing is allowed in Ohio.
I was imagining if they were doing all these dips and squats to try to bust, bending over and
cornholing.
Oh man, jumping in the air and trying to come down like a power move to bust the jeans in the rear end out. Oh man.
I actually think, if it's the other way and I got to bust somebody else's jeans, I just see Steve picking them up like a figure skater from behind and putting them up over his head and skating around and just slamming them down and trying to bust them jeans. I could see that too. Oh.
I imagine that they probably wear some pretty ratty jeans, so it's not a pair of brand new Levi's. So, but to bust them out.
You can see Steve go right through there. I am calling out. I need TV for my bungo.
Stop. Oh, number 5.
Steve.
This is redneck. This could be a prison event. My God. It's called the Tattoo Skate Challenge. So basically, you skate around and you get tattooed while you're skating around, and the best design at the end of the laps wins. So you're getting tattooed by somebody while you're skating.
I ain't doing that one. No. I ain't doing that one. That sounds like something James would do. He'd probably try to ride around the roller rink track in his El Camino with his arm hanging out. Come here, sweetheart, tattoo me while we're going. Probably say something like Big Heart with a mom written in it. Or something.
It doesn't have to be but you get credit for artistry. So you're not painting a American flag across their chest, but you're skating, so it's kind of hard to keep the line straight and all that. This poor fool is stuck with a bad design, maybe. Well, all of them are. Even the winner, probably not great, but you're stuck with that. But it's a redneck event. What do you expect? They don't care. That's a badge of honor. I won the Tattoo Skate Challenge 2025.
Is that what that says on your arm?
Man, that's a bad tattoo. Who did that? He said, I won the event.
Looks like a ball of yarn. It says, I won this Tattoo Skate Challenge. Not doing now.
Number 6 is called the Whoa Nelly Back Skate for Speed. So you have to skate backwards. And you have so much time. It's for speed, so the less time the better without falling down and busting it, you know.
This is Steve's event, right here. This is Steve's event. He said, no, this is James's event. This is absolutely James's event. He said, I was born in Alabama, but I was reared in Ohio.
From here on out, it's all Steve. There's no doubt. I don't even have to make that jump. It's all Steve. Number 7, and they wouldn't give me any other details, and I do have one tidbit. It's called the double stack smothered and covered challenge. What happens is that they put somebody on their shoulders. That's the double stack. So they're skating, holding on the legs and skating. And I know they're fighting. I mean, it's like you've been in the pool where you have somebody on your shoulders and you're trying to knock the other person down. I don't know what the smothered and covered part of it. It sounds like a Waffle House challenge. Maybe they're wearing Waffle House hats or something. I don't know. But
they're double stacked wearing Waffle House waitress uniforms. And you know, Steve loves him some Waffle House. Steve loves him some Waffle House. In fact, he said when the snow hits 3 foot deep the first time, all them rednecks up there in his neck of the woods, they all congregate at the Waffle House. 90-year-old Waffle House waitresses.
wow.
And
Wow. Number 8, all Steve.
okay.
I may not get past number 8.
Is this the John Fetterman?
It's called the blow up doll. No, but it's called the blow up doll duels. They have to blow up the doll while
See, I can see that being James also. I can see that being James also with the blow up doll riding beside him in the El Camino. I could see that. With his arm thrown around her.
you're trying to blow your doll up. Somebody's coming by, knocking it out of your mouth and all that stuff, you know, just deflating the doll.
Is it a male doll or a female doll?
They wouldn't tell me.
Where did they put the thing to blow up for the male doll?
I don't know. And I'm not even thinking about it.
I can see why you would think Steve at this point.
It's all Steve.
Ooh, it's getting bad. Okay.
Oh, 2 more. Okay, you got your beer hats, you know, that's got the beer on each side with a straw that comes down, you know, from both of them or 3 of them or whatever. This is the beer hat speed trial, so you have to suck as much beer. Also, get back. So it's speed, and how much beer did you consume?
Oh my goodness. Well, Steve's been 10 years sober. That can't be Steve. That can't be Steve.
This is definitely a PBR event.
Okay.
Now, Steve wouldn't do this one. He would set this one out, but
Oh Lord. What do they do? Have a cake sitting over on the side, stop by, fill me up.
I think they just put the cans in there, you know. They have to empty the cans and they check the cans, you know, how many cans.
Just said leave Steve out of this. That's not very nice. Well, I got one more to go. It'll be all right. I bet on
This
that
is definitely Steve.
on that one with the blow up doll, I bet his had a picture of AOC on the face of it, you know, with the eyes cut out there. The butt
I
cheek
thought you
sticking
were
out.
going to say Maxine Waters.
No, that's her butt. He has that picture on her backside.
Oh, this is a mystery one too. Number 10, the last one. It's called the funnel flume flame out, and I have no idea. It's the funnel.
Well, you have to wear buttless chaps for this event and a hot pink shirt. And you have to carry a funnel without using your hands. And if you're going around the track, you go, "Hi, you got to really flame out. Hey, girl, what you doing?" So you're right. It could be Steve. It could be Steve, and it could be James Post in this event. I'm just saying.
Oh man. Oh, we love you, Steve, but it's Ohio. It's your backyard, man.
And James, yeah.
And James.
We love both of y'all. Yeah.
Y'all love you some Ohio, man. You know, be proud of your redneck event. You know.
Yeah, y'all need to go to Salina, Ohio. See how right we are. You know we're right.
I think somebody's going to tell on us.
It'll be all right. Steve, you won't believe what they were saying about you carrying a fucking remote hands. And going, "Hi," while you wearing a pink shirt and assless chaps. You with AOC's face taped on the front, Maxine Waters taped on her butt. What the heck? John Fetterman's picture right there on his chest, on her chest.
All we want to know was he able to bust his butt out in his jeans? That's all we want to know.
Nope, but he sure did get that guy in front of him because he was cornholing. Steve's gonna have to move out of Ohio.
Oh man.
They have cornhole in Ohio.
Wow.
James like, "I know they got cornholing up here. Why you think I moved here?" Join my El Camino and boom there.
Oh man, we're gonna have people after us, man.
That's for all you people in Ohio.
Hey, it's not over.
Yeah, we just try to figure out what they're talking about. And for all you people up there in Ohio, if you have any hate mail that you wish to send, please send it to Southern Fried Podcast at yahoo.com. Attention, Dave.
Who's that guy?
No. Send it to Jim. Yeah. Send it to Uncle Jim.
Yeah, Uncle
That'd be
Jim,
all right.
he'll read them on the air.
Attention, Uncle.
We may already have some
guys,
that Uncle Jim's going to read soon.
I have a feeling my sound and stuff and my audio video has not been that great. I tried a new internet service. I'm getting that fixed. Hopefully Saturday. Sorry, I've been trying to get this thing going. This new internet just. That's the technical term for it. The technical term is.
It happens. I've had my struggles.
All right, let's go back through our chats here. And said good evening. Said thank you. She said you're so welcome. Laugh out loud. All having the same jack legs. And she sent some pictures, and then she complained about the gnats. Never been there. Never been, but my dad went fishing there in Florida, St. Augustine. And she said, laugh out loud for real. Was that Steve trying to bust his jeans out while he was cornholing doing the roller derby? Laugh out loud on the fish. No, that was Uncle Jibs. She said, sound is broken here and there. Some words I don't hear. Sorry about that. She said, gross. My goodness, there ain't no telling what she was talking about on the gross there. Oh, and she said, okay. And then we had a SFP podcast, said SFP podcast. And Jenna said, leave Steve out of this. You know, I can just hear the voice too. I can hear the head bob when I read that. It goes like this. You ready? Got to get that head bob going.
Oh, the internet's already flamed up. There's already a hot mail. The bat phone's already rang at the Half Pint Forge Live Studios.
Oh yeah.
And so you ain't gonna believe what these knuckleheads down here in Georgia.
I've got messages on my phone now. I don't even want to go look at the emails. I ain't gonna tell them what the heck is in the emails. But we love you, Stephen James. If we didn't like you, we wouldn't pick on you. And in all fairness, we'll take it back in the same spirit in which we are giving it.
But not during that event, that the bust of Gene.
No, we're not going to that event. You two are pretty slim, especially now that we know they allow cornholing in Ohio. Love you, brother.
Well, and we know that he lays on the couch now. It's his words, not ours.
Yeah.
He lays on the couch with no pants on and 3 weapons. And he says he's got them
on him.
Holstered that due to Southern Fried Podcast doctrine, cornholing is approved in Ohio. He said that. So that's on you, Bub.
You know, it's only taken us about a year to work him down.
That's on him.
We don't work him flat down.
I told Steve to go to bed. I said, you're sick.
And he's a defense. He was on medication, and he was, defense excuse.
He shouldn't have came on.
Defense excuse. You'll have to decide. It sounds more like an excuse to me than a defense. So, but hey, Jenna, we love Steve. We love you too. Y'all just be okay. Go be okay. Steve's a big boy. And James is too, and they know how to fire it back. They got this. All right.
Stephen,
well, I guess that.
Stephen James ride down the road in the El Camino. I can just see it now. Boys are back in town.
They got their arms thrown up around each other's shoulders, and looks like a 2-headed monster sitting in the vehicle for lights shining through. I wouldn't have that car. It takes 2 people to drive it. I mean, James running around, open the door for Steve. It'd be a beautiful thing. It'd be beautiful.
Wow. They will be a response.
Oh, yeah, we're going to pay for this one. Well, on that note, hey, we thank y'all for tuning in for Cornbread Nation this week. If you got red hits in history you want to nominate, if you have a jackleg that you want to nominate, or if you have a piece of, want to send me a question, you feel free and I'll answer it on fan mail. So just send it to Southern Fried Podcast at yahoo.com.
And if you would like for us to come to your town, nominate them for the Redneck Destination of the Week, and we'll see what happens.
Oh my goodness.
Rumor has it we're going to be in Lower Alabama next week. That's the rumor. That's the hot rumor.
Oh, okay. I ain't scared. Oh, yeah, I'm a little bit scared. That's too close to me.
We started out, our second destination was down there in Lower Alabama. Dothan.
Dothan, Alabama.
We're coming back. I think we come back one more time, but we're coming back again. Maybe. It's a rumor.
All right, let's do it. All right, guys. Well, y'all have a great week, great rest of the week. We'll see you in the morning on the morning show at 6 a.m. Sorry, I had a brain contusion there. We've got Front Porch Talking.
Hello, faith and family and politics. Thanks for the raid to the stream.
Yes.
Blessings to you.
Yes.
You guys are awesome. Awesome dudes.
Yeah. Hey, y'all like and give them a follow right back if you would.
Absolutely.
That
Revolver
is awesome.
Broadcasting and Faith, Family, and Politics. Make sure you give a follow to both of those. And I love the names, love the logos. Yes. Yeah, say hello. We'd like to say hello to you. We'll give you a follow back if you will drop in and let us know who you are. We'll work on that. So we appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Hope your streams are doing well. Rumblers are the best, the absolute best. Thank you so much for all the blessings.
Yes.
Blessings.
Well, y'all missed it.
Hope you're having a great week.
Angry conservative, and we talked about Celtic blacksmith. Y'all missed it. Y'all right here. Just finished up doing freedom.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll have to go check it out.
Freedom around here.
Freedom.
Yes.
That's the
Pretty
shout.
hard.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that was actually show their rear ends and the front ends and everything other end.
Which was quite possible.
You gotta love Scottish. You gotta love the Scottish people.
Oh yes.
That's why I'm amazed that the people in were giving ACDC a hard time about the noise.
Oh.
Like they're tougher. They're tougher than that. Scots are way tougher than that.
Yeah, they
There
got.
must have been some people moved. There must have been some out of towners.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't that where Rosie O'Donnell moved to?
I could have been Ireland or Scotland. One of them. I can't remember.
That would explain a lot.
She would be the complainer.
Yeah, she'd be at Edinburgh. It's too loud.
By the way, what I want to say is, I've been, and of course, they not full blown yet, but I've been after the administration to hit them cartels when they're doing it. They're hitting their boats and everything, and like taking them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Let's stand up. Oh, really? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out, man. I promise you. That's cool. I love that.
Yes.
That is awesome.
All right. Well, y'all had to turn in a little sooner next week. Y'all get to say the whole show instead of the very end of it. But anyway, we love y'all. God bless you. We will see y'all bright and early in the morning. 6 a.m. for the morning show, 12 noon for the noon p.m. Love y'all. God bless you. Big old salute. And we will see y'all in the morning. Dave, you got anything else before we take off?
Yeah, there'll be some other programming too. Just pay attention, and news items will be popping up, different things going on. So, and pray for me that I'll pass this study for that. So, I'm getting there. Y'all have a great night. God bless.
There you go. Yes. All right. We'll see you then. Good night, guys.
To those 5 at 5 in this southern fried haven, we feel so alive. So tune in each week, y'all don't ever forget. With Dave and Rob, it's the best time yet. From the heart of the South, we'll laugh and we'll sing. In Cornbread Nation, it's a real feeling.